Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Considering everything that you've been through this morning, can you tell me what happened?
So just had like, I've been sort of doing like a promo tour for the last like 2.5 weeks and everything's been pretty smooth. But then like yesterday, this is my last stop before I go home.
Oh yeah.
And yesterday it was just like a little bit of an uphill battle. Basically got to Toronto and my bags were gone.
No.
Yeah.
Just gone?
They're literally gone. They were like, we think they're still in Miami, but we don't really know. I was like, oh my God. So that's like all my clothes. I only had a bag like of pajamas basically. Yeah. So we made this outfit out of
looking good.
We made this out of nothing basically at like 4 a.m. last night. The driver wasn't there. The driver had the wrong time. Like somebody from the company had like told him to pick us up this morning at 9.
And it was
rather than last night at 9. And so I ended up having like 2 hours sleep because we were trying to find the bags and like, anyway, it was just one of those nights.
Yeah.
But we're here and I'm just happy to be here.
I'm glad that you are, considering that you were in Miami just having a time and had your bags.
Exactly.
And now you don't. That's my biggest fear when flying is that they're just not only going to lose it, but like not know where it is.
It's so annoying and I just keep going over everything that's in that bag.
Right. Like, I'm sure you'll get it back.
It'll be fine.
Positive vibes.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that you can look this good with dealing with everything that you do.
It's fine, I had some help.
Yeah, that's true. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, but how do you handle a situation like that? Like, that's got to be stressful, right?
Do you know what? You kind of get to a point when you've been like traveling a lot where you just are so chill about everything because literally any series of events can happen at any point, and you kind of learn that you just have to be like, we were all just like, okay, it's not ideal. Yeah. But it's happening. Yeah. So like me and my manager and my friends and my auntie, like we were just in my hotel room last night, basically making outfits out of like the pajamas and tracksuit bottoms that I had with me. And we made it fun. You have to just laugh at situations like that.
Yeah, that's true. And it seems like you're almost like made for this career. Would you say that?
I mean, it's what I've always wanted to do for sure. Yeah. And like when I started doing it, it definitely felt like right. Yeah. And to be honest, I have like no other skill.
You have to have other skills, I'm sure.
Not really. Well, no, it's shocking.
Then it's good that this has been working out, obviously. Yes. But you grew up in this environment. You went to school for music as well.
I did.
So do you feel like it was kind of forced on you, or do you feel like you just picked it up naturally?
I just picked it up naturally. Obviously, like I'm in a musical family and I grew up around creative people and people that were making music and stuff like that. But it was never forced on me in any way. I just like really enjoyed being in that environment. So I just like started playing piano.
What do you think is like the number one thing that you've learned from your parents?
I guess like to just always be really unapologetic about who you are and never like try and fit some mold. Like both my parents have been very successful, but they were successful on their terms. And my dad, when I said I was going to sign a record deal, when I told him, he was just like, sick, but like make sure that you're doing it on your terms and you're making music like from here and telling your stories. Otherwise all the success and the money and the fame and stuff, like none of that will feel good. Yeah, which is great advice.
Do you feel like you kind of have people that try and fit you into a mold and try and make you go in one direction or another, or do you find it's pretty easy to be like, no, I'm doing it my way?
I'm very determined and I've always had a very clear vision, so I don't get that so much. And then also my team is really, really, really strong. Nice. Like it's taken time to find the right team, but now that I have the right team, we're like a proper like strong family unit.
Oh, that's so nice. So what does it take to have like a good team? What do you need?
You have to just try, work with different people until you find the right person. For me, there was like a turning point. I guess it was like a couple of years ago, where I met my manager Rada, and she really like, obviously I make the music and I sing the songs and I stand on stage, but she really kind of believed in me before I believed in myself. And sometimes I think it takes that person. Like if you don't have the good team, then like the talent will just get lost.
Yeah, totally. In this day and age with social media, obviously you're huge on that as well. How important do you think it is to like not only build your music career, but build your brand?
It's really important. It's a very like visual age, I think. And I think it's so cool that we have all these tools now to like show people our world and like, I like these things and that, and you can like, it's like a big mood board kind of thing. And I think that's so cool. And then also just that we can like, I feel like I can have a direct like one-on-one conversation with my fans, which is so cool. Yeah. Just like, guys, what are you feeling? Or where in the world is everybody? Like, where would you want to see the shows? And that I can have that conversation is so powerful.
Yeah, totally. Like the fact that I already knew that you lost your bag because I
saw
it on your Instagram
because you saw it.
It's like, oh yeah, I already know that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's probably nice too from being in Europe Europe to be able to like connect with people in the States or in LA when you're not necessarily there, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, to me, it was like amazing. I was getting messages like every day when I put Don't Call Me Up out, and I'm still getting them like, your song just got played on the radio in Australia, or like, you know, in Toronto, and somebody was like in the Philippines the other day, and like that's so powerful.
Yeah, totally. And your song, it's been playing everywhere. It number one in the UK. Do you follow all of those charts and you like see it climbing in each country?
It's amazing that you know, I just wrote a song because I wanted to express something and get something off my chest and talk about a situation, and like then, you know, one person relates to it and then another person relates to it, and then you're like on the other side of the world, and it turns out people there relate to it too, and that's a really cool feeling. I haven't like really grasped it yet. I think like when you're in the eye of the storm, it's so like, oh my god, what's going on? All I could say is that like it's like the closest thing to like falling in love, the feeling that I have now. I wake up with like butterflies every day, just like what's happening? Like I get to like travel and see all these places and sing for new people every day. So yeah, it's so cool.
I guess it is. It's kind of like a relationship, right?
It is.
Where it's like all fresh and it starts and it's a honeymoon phase, and then you like get more comfortable with it.
Exactly. Maybe after 6 months I'll be tired.
No, don't leave
Definitely not.
Yeah. And this song, it's not a typical like sad love song. It's more of like almost revengeful. Can you tell me a bit about that?
I guess like I wanted to capture that feeling of like when you've been like obsessing over somebody and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I don't care about where you are anymore or what you're doing or what you're thinking, and how like good that feels. And just like every negative situation, I really believe can be a positive, even if you just take a lesson away from it, and just being like, our relationship really sucked, but like I'm stronger now post relationship.
That's good that you can look at it that way. And it's pretty powerful that you can like make a song about it.
Yes.
And target it at one specific person.
Yes.
Is it about one specific person?
It is about one specific person.
And have you talked to this person since?
He asked me if it was about him, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, how did he react?
He was just like, he was kind of like, lol, okay.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's great revenge also to just have your song playing on the radio. He has to hear it all the time now, which is kind of funny.
That's great. I love that. What do you do in your downtime then?
Downtime, I read. I just like to spend time with my friends and family. Like, sounds like, yeah, I think that's literally it.
Yeah.
It sounds like, I feel like everybody says that, but it's true because you don't get like a lot of time off, and I feel like I'm always like missing birthdays and missing things because I'm away. So like tomorrow I actually get home on my nephew's birthday.
Oh, nice.
And I have a day off, so I'm obviously just going to spend it with him. Just like things like that, like literally mean everything. And then obviously like my family, they come to my shows and festivals. And I'm
sure they're all in music, so they have to understand. Like,
exactly. No, they all get it. They all get it.
Yes. Yeah. So what's the plan when you get home? Nephew's birthday?
Nephew's birthday, and then I go away again.
Where are you going?
I'm going to like Ireland and France and Australia. Then I go to the States for a bit, and like just all over. It's so exciting.
Yeah. How do you keep up that energy? Like, how do you, and that positivity? It just, like, you're radiant.
Me and my team were talking about it this morning, that like you really know that the team is like strong when like even on the days when the schedules are crazy, you could just laugh at things and have a good time. And I think it's about who you're traveling with massively, because we're just family. We just laugh about things when things are crazy. Like yesterday when everything was going wrong, we were just like making videos and laughing.
That's awesome. Even when you're on 2 hours of sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking time to come here, considering everything that happened, and go take a nap.
Thank you.